Welcome to Brain Booster. Ever wondered why kangaroos can't move backwards? Well, we're about to dive into the fascinating world of kangaroos, the iconic creatures from down under. Known for their remarkable jumping abilities and endearing charm, kangaroos are an integral part of Australia's wildlife, making up a significant portion of the animal population. But there's more to these hoppy critters than meets the eye. Did you know that kangaroos have a unique way of processing food that's not only efficient for them, but also beneficial for the environment? Or that male kangaroos flex their muscles to woo females? And guess what? Kangaroos even have their own defense strategies against predators, which can be as dramatic as leading their pursuer into water and attempting to drown them. From their intriguing biology to their surprising behavior, kangaroos are truly a wonder of nature. Prepare to be amazed as we explore the intriguing world of kangaroos. Did you know kangaroos are friends of the environment? It might sound surprising, but these hoppy creatures are actually doing their bit to help our planet. Here's how. Unlike many other animals, kangaroos process their food without producing harmful methane, a greenhouse gas that significantly contributes to global warming. This unique ability comes from a special type of bacterium in their stomachs. This doesn't just make them environmentally friendly, it also makes their food processing more efficient. But the story doesn't end here. Researchers are studying these methane-busting bacteria with the hope of implementing them in farm animals like cows, which are known for their high methane emissions. If successful, this could significantly reduce the environmental damage caused by farming practices. So, next time you see a kangaroo, remember they're not just cute. They're eco-friendly too. They teach us a valuable lesson. Every creature, no matter how small or large, can contribute to a healthier planet. What happens when a kangaroo feels threatened? Well, these marsupials have an interesting array of defense mechanisms up their sleeves. They rely heavily on their powerful legs, which are not just for hopping around the Australian outback. When cornered, a kangaroo will lean back on its sturdy tail to kick out with its legs. This forceful kick can cause serious harm, even to a human, but that's not all. If pursued by a predator, a kangaroo might head for the water. In the water, the kangaroo stands its ground, trying to fend off the attacker. And if the predator gets too close, the kangaroo might attempt to drown it. These defense strategies make it clear that kangaroos are not creatures to be trifled with. While they might appear cute and cuddly, they're well equipped to fend off threats. So, remember, they may look adorable, but you wouldn't want to get on a kangaroo's bad side. Ever wondered why Australia is teeming with kangaroos? Well, it's all down to their remarkable reproductive cycle. Female kangaroos, you see, are almost always pregnant. After giving birth, a newborn joey quickly finds its way to the safety of its mother's pouch. And once the joey is safely ensconced, the female kangaroo becomes pregnant again. But here's where it gets really interesting. If conditions aren't right, if there's not enough food, or if the first joey hasn't left the pouch, the female kangaroo can pause her pregnancy. Yes, you heard that right. She can actually suspend the development of the embryo. This is a phenomenon known as embryonic diapause. And once the circumstances improve, she resumes her pregnancy, giving birth when conditions are optimal. This unique reproductive strategy allows kangaroos to rapidly increase their numbers when times are good. With a reproductive system that efficient, it's no wonder kangaroos are so plentiful. Did you know kangaroos are predominantly left-handed? Yes, you heard it right. These fascinating marsupials defy the common belief that only humans have a dominant hand. Wild kangaroos show a clear preference for their left hand when performing tasks such as grooming and feeding. Let's hop over to another intriguing fact. The kangaroo population in Australia is quite a spectacle. Picture this. As of 2015, there were 44 million kangaroos bouncing around, a stark contrast to the 24 million people residing in the country. That's nearly double the human population. This explosion in kangaroo numbers marks a significant leap from 2009, when the kangaroo count was a mere 27 million. So, in just 6 years, the kangaroo population jumped by 17 million. The high kangaroo population, coupled with their left-handedness, paints a unique picture of these iconic creatures. So, next time you see a kangaroo, try to spot its dominant hand. How does the abundance of kangaroos impact life in Australia? Well, their large population has led to some intriguing adaptations in the Australian lifestyle. Take food, for instance. With kangaroos outnumbering humans almost 2-to-1, it's not uncommon to find a tasty and sustainable kangaroo burger on the menu. It's a healthier choice too, high in protein and low in fat. But it's not all about the cuisine. The risk of car accidents involving kangaroos is a real concern. In fact, kangaroos account for a staggering 80% of animals hit by cars in Australia. This has prompted many Australians, particularly those residing in the countryside, to fit their vehicles with sturdy metal roo bars to mitigate the impact. These adaptations are not just about managing the kangaroo population, but also living harmoniously with these iconic creatures. And so, living with kangaroos, Australians have adapted in some interesting ways. Ready for some more kangaroo facts? Let's take a look at tree kangaroos, a different breed from the typical kangaroos we're familiar with. Unlike their hopping counterparts, tree kangaroos prefer to walk on all fours and don't hop. They're native to New Guinea and far northeastern Queensland, not Australia. Unfortunately, their population is facing a decline due to deforestation and hunting. Now let's jump back to our typical kangaroo. Their tails are a fascinating feature, acting much like a third leg. They use it for balance and as an extra limb, proving vital for their unique style of locomotion. Lastly, did you know kangaroos can't sweat? They lack sweat glands, so when the Australian heat gets too much, they're known to chill out in shaded areas to keep cool. Whether it's their inability to move backwards or their reliance on their tails, kangaroos are full of surprises. So, what have we learned about kangaroos today? We've discovered that these hopping icons of Australia have a significant environmental impact with their unique, methane-free digestion system. We've admired their impressive defense mechanisms, from flexing biceps to strategic drowning attempts. We've marveled at their almost continuous reproductive cycle, ensuring their robust population. Speaking of their population, we've noted that kangaroos outnumber humans in Australia nearly 2-to-1. This overpopulation has even influenced Australian lifestyle, with kangaroo burgers being a common sight on menus. We've also learned about kangaroos' unique characteristics, like their preference for using their left hand and their inability to move backward. We've also touched on the lesser-known tree kangaroos, a species under threat due to deforestation and hunting. And who could forget the kangaroo's tail, acting as a third leg, providing balance and support. Kangaroos are not just Australia's icon, they're fascinating creatures with a host of intriguing traits. They're a testament to the wonders of nature down under. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.